Today our topic is linked list. We already learned many videos on linked list. So what is linked list? We already learned. So please consult our previous video, then this video will be more useful for you. So a linked list is a linear data structure in which the elements are not stored at contiguous memory locations. The elements in a linked list are linked using a pointer. So, in simple word, a linked list consists of nodes where each node contains data field and a reference, that is a link to the next node in the list. There are mainly three types of linked list: singly linked list, circular linked list and doubly linked list. So, a singly linked list is a type of linked list that is unidirectional. That is, it can be traversed in only one direction from head to the next node, that is tail. Each element in a linked list is called node. A single node contains data and a pointer to the next node, which helps in maintaining the structure of the list. So today we will learn more operation on singly linked list. Today we will learn how to merge two sorted linked lists. Means there are two linked lists, they are individually sorted. Now our task is we have to merge those two linked lists so that I get a new linked list and that is also sorted. So today we will learn merging of two linked lists. So what is merging? Merging means to combine to form a single entity. So there are two linked lists, they are individually sorted. I want to combine them, make one single linked list and that is also sorted. So how we can merge? See the logic. Merging. There are two linked lists, they are individually sorted. I want to merge it and make it a sorted merge linked list. So what should be the logic? First compare current element of both the linked list. So current element means the starting element of both the linked list, starting node info. Because 1 is less than 2, first create one new node and copy the smaller element. So 1 is less than 2, copy 1. And because I copy from the second linked list, I have to increase this pointer. This pointer points to the next node. So move pointer of linked list containing smaller info. Again compare 2 with 3 because 2 is less. First create one new node, copy 2 here and then increase this pointer because I copy from the first linked list. Now compare 3 with 9 because 3 is less. Copy 3, create one new node, copy 3 and increase this pointer because I copy from the second linked list. Now compare 9 with 17 because 9 less. So copy 9 here and increase this pointer. Now compare 11 with 17, 11 less. First create one new node, copy 11 here, increase this pointer. Now compare 13 with 17 because 13 less. First create one new node, copy 13 because I copy from the first linked list, so I have to increase this pointer. Now compare 57 with 17 because 17 is less. So first create one new node, copy 17, increase this pointer because I copy from the second linked list. Now compare 57 with 25, 25 less, so copy 25, create one new node, copy 25 and increase this pointer because I copy from the second linked list. Now compare 57 with 90, 57 less, so copy 57 and I have to increase this pointer. When I increase this pointer is null. And when this pointer is null, then we can say that I reach at the end of the first linked list. If I reach at the end of the first linked list, I have to copy all the remaining element from the second linked list because the linked lists are individually sorted. The logic is if I reach at the end of any one of this linked list, either first linked list or second linked list, then I have to copy all the remaining element from the another list. Means if I reach at the end of the first linked list, I have to copy all the remaining element from the second linked list. If I reach at the end of the second linked list, I have to copy all the remaining element from the first linked list because the linked lists are individually sorted. So I have to copy 90. So in this way I can get sorted merged linked list. Merging of two linked lists. See, there are two linked lists. They are individually sorted. Now, what should be the function? Function name is merge. Here I am passing the starting address of the first linked list. That is the first node base address. That is 100. Here it is P. And the first node of the second linked list. That is Q. So Q is 500 in our example and P is 100. And struct node double star ext. So ext is an address that holds another address and that is the address of a node. So here after merging I get one sorted merged list. That list starting address is stored in this external pointer. Actually here I am passing the address of external pointer that is 600. And merge list, when I get the merge sorted list, that sorted list first node address is stored in this external pointer. So I am passing the address of external pointer that is 600. I declare another variable z. Z can hold address of any node. I initialize z as null. Now see, if P is null, so there is no first linked list. And if Q is null, so there is no second linked list. So if both linked lists are empty, then merging is not possible. Then give one statement, printf empty. But if P is null, means if the first linked list is empty, then after merging, we get only the second linked list. So just give this address Q to external pointer. That is, there is only one linked list and that is the second linked list, and this linked list is already sorted. So just give this Q here. Now the opposite case. If Q is null, means no linked list is there. That is, no second linked list is there. Only the first linked list. So after on merging, I get only the first linked list. And this linked list is already sorted. So just give P here. So what should be the coding? Coding is like this. When P is null, star ext equals to Q. And when Q is null, star ext equals to P. So when Q is null, no linked list is there, star ext equals to P. And when P is null, no linked list is there, star ext equals to Q. That is value at ext equals to Q. While P not equals to null and Q not equals to null, means both linked lists are there. P is not null, Q is not null. Then what I have to do? First I have to create this node using malloc. So what should be the coding? Struct node star malloc size of struct node. Z equals to, means this node address is Z, that is, say it is 1000. So Z is 1000. So first using malloc I create this node and this node address is Z, and this is our first node. So star ext is Z. This is the case for if it is the first node. Now I want to make next node of Z. So first using malloc I allocate this memory. Say this memory chunk address is 2000. Now I have to make it the next node. That is, here I have to give 2000. That is, z arrow next is 2000. So this one is z arrow next, that is 2000. And after that make this node as Z. So this is our new Z node. So here this node should be our Z node now. So in this way we make this node as a Z node, and I connect this link by giving 2000 here. So start this while loop. While P not equals to null and Q not equals to null, means see, P is 100 and Q is 500. Both are not null. Then first what you have to do? First you have to create one node using malloc. Okay, means this first condition you have to create the first node. Okay, using malloc. So create this node. This is our first node. So this node address is Z. So this node address is Z. So this is Z, and external pointer contains Z value. Now check if P arrow info is less than Q arrow info. P arrow info is 11, Q arrow info is 22. Yes, P arrow info is less than Q arrow info, so this condition is true. Then Z arrow info equals to P arrow info, that is 11. Z arrow info is P arrow info, that is 11. Then P equals to P arrow next. So our new P is this node. In check while P not equals to null and Q not equals to null. So P is 200 and Q is 500. Both are not null. Now check if PRO info less than QRO info. No, PRO info is greater than QRO info. So come to this else. Else if QRO info is less than PRO info. Yes, QRO info is less than PRO info. So what you have to do? You have to create another node using malloc. So this is our new node. And this node address is set. So this is the second case. Means not first node. So Z arrow next is here. Before it was Z, now it is Z. So this is 2000. And this is the second case, that is if Q arrow info less than P arrow info, then Z arrow info equals to Q arrow info, that is 22 is here. And Q equals to Q arrow next, because I copy from the second linked list, so I have to increase the pointer. Now the new Q is this. Again go to this while loop. While P not equals to null and Q not equals to null. While P not equals to null and Q not equals to null. So in this case, P is what? P is 200 and Q is 600. Both are not null. Then what you have to do? You have to check if P arrow info less than Q arrow info. P arrow info means 33. Q arrow info is 44. So is P arrow info is less than Q arrow info? Yes, it is true. Then you have to create another node. So create another node. This address is Z. So Z arrow next is 3000 and our new node is Z. And because P arrow info is less than Q arrow info, that is 33 and 44, because 33 is less. So copy 33 here. So Z arrow info equals to P arrow info and P equals to P arrow next. Because I copy from the first linked list, so I have to increase the pointer for the first linked list. So it is P. Again execute this while loop. While P not equals to null and Q not equals to null. What is the value of P? P is 300. What is the value of Q? Q is 600. Both are not null. Now what you have to do? First you have to create one new node and the address is 4000. So this is our new Z. And here previous Z arrow next, it is 4000. In this way you can create our new node. Now check the condition. If P arrow info is less than Q arrow info, both are 44. No, this condition is false. If Q arrow info is less than P arrow info, no, this condition is false. So if P arrow info is equals to Q arrow info, yes, both are 44. So this is the case of duplicate node. In case of duplicate node, I just copy only one node. Okay, either this node value or this node value. Actually, I want to remove duplicate value. So if P arrow info is equals to Q arrow info, then Z arrow info is either P arrow info or Q arrow info, because both are same. Z arrow info is Q arrow info, and then I have to increase P and also Q. So I have to increase P. So P is now next node, but no next node is there. It is null. So P is now null. And what is the value of Q? Q is the next node, because P equals to P arrow next and Q equals to Q arrow next. So what is the value of Q? Q is next node. So this is Q. Now this is the situation. P is null and Q equals to 700. Then check this condition while P not equals to null and Q not equals to null. But in our case, P is null now. So what you have to do? You have to copy all remaining nodes from the second linked list, because the linked lists are individually sorted. So if such situation occurs that any of one list reached at the end, then I have to copy all nodes info from the remaining list. That is, if I reach end of the first linked list, then I have to copy all nodes info from the second linked list. And if I reach end of the second linked list, then I have to copy all nodes info from the first linked list, because the linked lists are individually sorted. While P not equals to null, but P is null here. So this condition false. Come here, while Q not equals to null. Yes, Q not equals to null. So this condition is true. So this is our case. Means I reach at the end of the first linked list and I have to copy from the second linked list. But this is that case when I reach at the end of the second linked list and I have to copy from the first linked list. But our case is I reach at the end of the first linked list, that is P is null, but Q is not null. I have to copy from the second linked list. So first what I have to do, I have to create one node, okay, a new node. That node address is z arrow next. Now z arrow next means 5000. So here it is 5000. Z equals to z arrow next. So z arrow next is now set. So this node is now set. Z arrow info is Q arrow info, that is this 99. So Q arrow info is 99. So Z arrow info is 99. Q equals to Q arrow next. So Q is now null. Next is null. So Q is now null. Now again go to this while loop. While Q not equals to null, but Q is null. So stop. Now after this while loop, Z arrow next it is null. So you have to give Z arrow next null. That is the end of this linked list. So in this way, you can merge two linked lists and make one sorted merged linked list. So what should be the code to merging of two linked lists? See the code. So this is our program and this is our required node structure. So these are our functions prototypes. Now see, this is the body for add function. We already discussed in our previous video what is add function. Add function is used to add a new node to a sorted linked list so that the linked list is still sorted. Means to add a new node to an ascending order linked list so that the linked list is still in ascending order. Because here I require two linked lists and each linked lists are individually sorted. So I have to call add function repeatedly for first linked list, also for second linked list, so that I get two linked lists and they are individually sorted so that I can merge these two linked lists. So this function is for creation of ascending order linked list. In our previous video, we already discussed how to add a new node to an ascending order linked list so that the linked list is still sorted. So please consult the previous video, then the concept of this function will be more clear for you. Next function is display function to display the linked list. We already discussed in our previous video how to display a linked list, how to see the recent position of the linked list. And third function is merge function, that is merge two sorted linked lists to get one merge sorted linked list. In main, there are three variables of struct node start type. Struct node star extptr holds the address of the first node of first linked list. Initially no linked list is there, so I initialize it as null. Star extptr1 holds the address of the first node of second linked list. Initially no linked list is there, so I initialize it as null. And star extptrn holds the address of the first node of our merge sorted linked list, but initially no node is there, so I initialize it as null. First I have to create the first linked list. So take the number of nodes for the first linked list, start one for loop for 0, for I equals to 0 I less than n I plus plus, and then take the info part for each node and call the function add by passing the address of extptr and the info. Repeatedly calling this add function, I can create the linked list and it is in sorted form because add function add a new node in an ascending order linked list and it is in sorted form. Then call the function display by passing the address of extptr to see the what is the recent position of our first linked list. In the same way, I have to create the second linked list and it is also in sorted form and call the function display by passing the address of extptr1 so that I can see the second linked list. Now it's time to merge. So call the function merge by passing extptr, extptr1 and ampersand extptrn. That is, it is the first node address of first linked list, it is the first node address of second linked list, and it is the external pointer address of our merge sorted linked list. And after merging, again call display function by passing the address of extptrn so that I can get the merge sorted linked list, so that I can see the merge sorted linked list. And this is display function to display the linked list. we already discussed in our previous video. This is add function to add a new node to an ascending order linked list so that I can get the sorted linked list. It is already discussed in our previous video. And this is merge function, we already discussed in this video. Now I am showing the total code. Pause this video, try to do it by your own. Node structure and prototype declarations. This is main. This is display function. This is add function. And this is merge function. So when I run the program, supply the number of node you want to insert for the first linked list. Say it is 4. Supply the info part of the first node. Say it is 33, then 11, then 77, then 55. Okay. The following is the linked list we have created. See, it is in ascending order because I call that function that can add a new node to an ascending order linked list. So we get the sorted linked list. Now supply the number of node for the second linked list. It is 4. Supply the info part. Say it is 44, then 22, then 66, and then 88. Okay. So following the linked list we have created. See, it is also in sorted order. Now after merging, I get the sorted merged linked list. So this is your programming assignment. Write a C program to merge two sorted linked lists. For getting more and more updates, please like, share and subscribe my channel. That's all for today. Thank you.